start a campaign. That's what I'm looking for, a campaign from Meena's Last Straw, and she's going to talk to us about that today. So please welcome Meena Zachary.
Hi, my name is Meena. I'm 4 years old. I go to Dixie Magnet Elementary right here in Lexington, Kentucky. Thank you for giving me your space, time, and ears. My mommy told me that all the people I'm going to be speaking to are from all over the world. And you are scientists, researchers, and engineers, and important people in the plastic waste industry. Today I would like to share with you a little bit about my journey through the fight against plastic waste and what I could do to support your work. When I was 3, my mother came across a video of people trying to remove a straw from a crying sea turtle's nose. It was crying and bleeding. I was shocked and sad. Earth, my favorite planet, I couldn't believe it was happening to it. The ocean where I like to swim and fish. So my family talked about it and found out how dangerous this instrument of convenience is. First, I learned the term single-use plastic straws. Then I learned use not more than 15 minutes, last forever, piling onto big piles all over the world. Then I learned the giant Pacific garbage patch, 2 times the size of Texas. That's huge. Then I learned not recyclable plastic. Plastic 5 and 6 was nowhere to recycle it. Birds starving and dying from starvation. People living on plastic piles. Plastic piles traveling from continent to continent. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That is overwhelming of me thinking about it and thinking about it. When my family regrouped, we thought about making sustainable changes for our family. I quickly became a believer in not just a handful of us doing things perfectly, but millions of us doing something. So when I was 3, I started Meena's Last Straw to show as many people as I can the dangers of single-use plastic straws. And this is all how it started. was an easy decision. I love my earth, the nature, and all the animals that live in it. I didn't want any of it to get hurt. Giving up was an easy decision too. So I never use straws at home. And the only time I'm told I needed a straw is when I ate out. So we keep asking again and again, no straw for my drink, please. But they keep giving us and giving us straws. And I keep asking my mother, why do they keep giving us straws? And she always says, because they are trained to do so. Funny story. So, a while ago in the days when my sister was 2, she knows not to use straws. Why? Because she was trained to do so. And all the restaurants I went to, I spoke to the waiters and asked them not to give any of them straws unless they say they would like one. One of those restaurants switched to paper straws. It wasn't perfect, but it's progress. My family talked and talked again. My family talks a lot. And then we did an experiment to get 6 restaurant managers from 6 restaurants to give us used straws in 2 days of business. I wanted to make a sculpture. So at the Sierra Club of Kentucky, they had an Earth Day. So I gathered all the children from Kentucky that came to the Sierra Club for the Earth Day with me to build the art sculpture. And I got to talk to them and their parents. But they had no idea why they were even using the straws. Because they were trained to do so, I suppose. Some people get stuck at the idea of substitute. Paper straws, metal straws, and bamboo straws. It makes people happy that they're doing something. It makes me happy too, because it's reusable, but a big but. It's finite resources. We're using it too much and too fast. So when they leave carbon footprints, making the things we don't even need. Some people don't like my campaign because they have disabilities. Yes, I understand. Like my grandfather, he had a stroke. And if he drank from a cup that without a straw, he would choke. Okay, let's be honest. So people like you and I don't need straws, but we use it anyways because we are trained to do so. I was so excited that I was using compostable plastics, but then I realized they had no bin for it to go to the industrial composting facility. So where is it going? The regular landfill. So it's bad waste management. It is an easy solution for people who don't want to use motions or put in effort. But I want to survive on Earth, so I bring my own cup to those restaurants. So if your bathtub was overflowing, I wouldn't immediately reach for a mop. I'd first turn off the faucet. And that's what we need to do with single-use plastics. You are the experts. I have a wish list for you to use better waste management and use compostable plastics to find their way to the industrial composting facility, and better and more recycling and composting facilities, and more informational programs for children and families. And my mom and dad are pretty smart, but I wish I knew more. So research more and experiment more so you can help me mop up this mess of plastic waste. And remember my promise to support your work. I will keep talking and sharing with families about the dangers of single-use plastic straws. And I will keep learning, and when I know more, I'll do better. I will help you turn off the faucet. Plastic is a big problem. It's easy to start with a plastic straw. I will leave you with the code of my favorite code from the Lord. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.
Thank you so much, Maya. That was fantastic. And I'll tell you a story. When I was about your age, The Lorax was my very favorite book. And today, I have a t-shirt that says that exact quote on it. And it inspired me to be an environmental scientist and an engineer, and I hope it inspires you too.
Okay. And also, follow me on Facebook. My Meena's Last Stop.
To stay, we would love for you to spend some time and talk with us. If it's okay with your mom and dad, we would love to have you.
I have 5 minutes for questions. Okay.
Maya, when you talk to your friends about single-use plastics, what do they say to you?
They usually say, okay. Guess what? At my school, I have a friend named Alex, and I put on a video for all of my class to know not to use plastics, and he was the only one who stopped using plastic straws for his drink.
Maya, Meena, can I ask you a question? Back here. Hi. It was a little hard to tell from the picture what your art sculpture from the Earth Day celebration was. Can you tell us a little more about how you did that? Did you just stick them all together in a big giant mass, or did they take the shape of something?
I actually asked them to come in a group, and then we made a sculpture. And everybody added on their ideas too.
Oh, so you did it together as a group.
Yes.
That's great. Thank you.